So it is really lovely to see you. It's been a little while. I have so many questions for you.
It wouldn't be a Jubilee unless we were doing this together.
Absolutely not. You know, obviously, this has never happened before. No one here today, no one living today is likely to ever see this again. It may never happen again. What is your sense of the mood of this country heading into this?
Well, I think, Adrienne, when you look at the crowds, and they are beginning to gather here, there is a definite sense of this being a very historic 4 days. We've never seen the likes of a Platinum Jubilee. She is our first British monarch to celebrate this milestone reign. She is our record-breaking 70 years on the throne queen, and I think people do want to be a part of that. We have a ringside seat to history in the making, and I also think that people are aware that we won't see this again. We don't know when we'll next see the Queen again. There's a sense that this is a sort of a final hurrah, final opportunity to thank her and get behind her.
But there is an asterisk to the mood, is there not? Because this is not the easiest of times.
It's not the easiest of times. You will see around London Republic campaign banners. Do we need a monarchy? Abolish the monarchy. I think it's inevitable. I remember around the time of the Diamond Jubilee, I remember the time of the royal wedding. This is also a moment for Republicans to say, well, hang on everyone, is there a place for a hereditary monarchy anymore? A lot of people might think there isn't, but I think the point about this celebration is whether you're a monarchist or not, this is an opportunity to give thanks to someone who has steadfastly devoted herself to her country, to the people of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. That duty is something that, even if you're not a royalist, I think you can still appreciate. And it's a mood for the country to come together. It's been a tough 2 years. We all know that. This is an opportunity to come together.
So I know you have a lot of storylines that you're always watching. Give us a sense of what you'll be looking for.
I think there are two big storylines in all of this, aside from celebrating HMQ, which let's not forget, and I know, Adrienne, you and I will make sure we do this in our coverage. We will constantly be bringing it back to the Queen View, because that's what this is about. But we'll be watching the Sussexes. We'll be hoping for a first sighting of Lilibet. The Sussexes have landed this evening in the UK from LA. We've not seen them since Nexit. I was with them in Westminster Abbey in 2019 when they left. That was quite a moment. I think we're all hoping to see something of a family reunion that we didn't quite get at the Duke of Edinburgh's service of Thanksgiving, or indeed his funeral. I think we'll be looking for that. I think the spotlight will also be on Prince Andrew, the Duke of York. It may be why we're not expecting him at Trooping the Colour tomorrow. Will we see him at the service of Thanksgiving? Problem is, Adrienne, these are negative stories that inevitably take the focus off the Queen. The palace want the focus to firmly stay on her.
One last thought. You know, we talk about the Queen now as a woman who's 96. She has occasional mobility issues, but all this week, the airwaves here have been flooded with pictures of her as a very young woman. How do you think she's approaching that? That has to feel good in a way.
I think to see her as a young woman, her interaction with Princess Margaret, her young love affair with the Duke of Edinburgh, her relationship with her father, there was so much of King George VI in there, and I think that's when you understand the Queen. I was told by one of her courtiers when I started writing my book, The New Royals, he said to really understand the Queen, go back to her father, and that's what they did in that movie.
All right, Katie Nicholl, so nice to see you
And
again.
you.